spark more violence in the streets. On July 7th, the same day, only about 30 minutes later, 25-year-old Antonio Anderson was fatally stabbed around 10:55 p.m. on the 1500 block of Sherwood Avenue in West Baltimore. Just weeks earlier, Antonio had celebrated his birthday on Facebook, writing, "Feeling blessed, just turned 25 today." 2 days before his death, he posted again, "Thank God for another day." Police later arrested Randy Jones, a friend of Antonio's, charging him with first-degree murder. Authorities say the deadly encounter stemmed from an argument between the two. Antonio's family chose not to comment publicly on the tragedy, but the loss of a young life already marked by violence, the first shooting he survived in 2010, cuts deep. John F. Davis was 48 years old when he was killed during a wave of shootings in Baltimore's overnight hours on July 7, 2015. The shooting was reported as part of a series of firearm incidents that left 4 people injured or dead that night, including Davis himself. According to initial police bulletins, John was fatally wounded in a targeted attack despite being caught up in a chaotic evening of violence where little was known publicly about the exact block or context. Authorities described the scene simply as one of multiple overnight city shootings, and Davis's death was cataloged as a homicide under investigation. No suspects were identified in the immediate aftermath, and no motive was disclosed. As you can see, multiple people have died on the same day on July 7th, continuing the streak going on to this next one, which just on July 7th, 6 people died in total. On July 8th, 2015 at 1:20 p.m., 21-year-old Gary Jackson was shot and killed on the 1700 block of West Landvale Street in West Baltimore. Gary had just graduated from Augusta Fell's Savage Institute of Visual Arts and was preparing to start training in HVAC. His sister described him as a respectful, caring young father who loved football, rapping, and spending time with his 1-year-old son. Police began investigating whether the shooting was drugged. Court records show Gary had pleaded guilty to a handgun charge just 3 months earlier, but his family said he was focused on turning things around. Stephen Justin Lewis was 31 years old when he was killed in a shooting in Northeast Baltimore on July 9, 2015. According to WBAL-TV, police responded that night to a report of a serious shooting in the area where Stephen was struck and died from his wounds. While news coverage labeled him as seriously wounded and confirmed his death, they did not release the exact street address. On July 10, 2015, at 3:41 p.m., 19-year-old Darius Johnson was shot and killed on the 5100 block of Park Heights Avenue in Northwest Baltimore. Neighbors said Darius was a practicing Muslim who enjoyed basketball and riding dirt bikes through the neighborhood. His